smile on your face and a song in your heart. This is where you're meant to be. Make a wish upon a star. The magic is here. It's here for you and me. Take a magical carpet ride. Travel to Neverland. Just believe that you can. Let your conscience be your guide. 'Cause it's there inside. If you believe today that it's possible tomorrow, let your heart go away, and all your dreams will follow. Doesn't matter where you are, 'cause the spark is in your heart. Wherever you go, you can hide.
Zip-a-Dee-Doo-dah, zip-a-dee-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual.
Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-yay.
Wonderful feeling, wonderful day.
Zip-a-dee-doo-dah.
Hey, what's happening, folks? Welcome to Hump Day Hangout. Good to see everybody here. I got a very special guest tonight. I'm sure that's why most of you are here. Tom Pop 1, hello. Curtis family. Hey, buddy. What's up, Chris? Debbie Burnfield. Chris Curtis family. Chris. Hey, Pops. Adventure Disney. How you doing, bud? Monorail Molly. Paul Engel. Julie McCallan. Julie Young. Hi, Aunt Julie. Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Nathan, hello. Debbie Thurner, hello. So let me bring him in here. There he is. Mr. Mcdevitt. How you doing, buddy? Oh.
You have me muted. There we go. Now it's on.
There you are. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Oh, fantastic. Chris Curtis family got me on a 22-inch TV today. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Couldn't put me on the 70-inch. I tell you, that Chris, he's such a good guy. He's a sheriff down in North Carolina, and he has that dog, Deputy Drifter, that he takes around. It's an emotional support dog. So he does great work for his community. Jennifer Caruso's here. Jennifer Caruso. And let's, Jennifer, does Ron have pants on? I hope so, because he's walking around Disney. Boy, everybody popping in here.
Hi, Monorail Molly.
Yep, there's Molly. So, Pete, I do it a little differently than what other people do. This is just like a hangout. We just sit back, relax, chit-chat, get to know you better, get to know me better. I'll get questions from the chat. So, I mean, it's just kind of, we have a good time.
Okay.
But for those of you tuning in, there's Nick Caruso. Hi, Nick. Pete Mcdevitt, he is a creator. He does great work. He does Disney content. He does sports. He has 2 channels. He has the Pete Mcdevitt Show, and he has the Deuce, which he does. What sports you do on the Deuce?
Deuce is soccer, basketball, and hockey. The main channel is baseball and football.
Baseball and football, and you do the Orioles and the Steeler games, right?
No, I do all the games. It's just I heavily focus on the teams close to my home, but I do all the MLB teams. I did I did Cleveland today against Kansas City, so it's never
Yes,
just
yes.
tough one on one. I mean, I focus one obviously, Orioles and Ravens because we're living here, but I do all the games. Like for football, I've got 65 games already scheduled for the NFL.
That's awesome.
That's just through Thanksgiving.
That's just to Thanksgiving. Wow.
Just to Thanksgiving,
That's
65
awesome.
games.
That is awesome. Now, Main Street Nick, you see him in the chat? That is
I do.
that's Jennifer's favorite son,
Nice.
because she does have favorites.
Well, if he's a football fan, he should be subscribed to me for sure.
Well, but he's a big Steeler fan too.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm doing a bunch of Steeler games.
You are. And that's one thing I will say is when I come in and, I'm a moderator for your channel, and I come in and no matter what games you're doing, you are impartial. Unless it's a close Orioles game,
I'll get excited about that. It's kind of hard not to, but I try to call the game 90% impartial because nobody wants to come into a chat where it's all one-sided.
Exactly.
They're not being. You can be respectful and still be cheering for your team. I play a lot of Orioles highlights and clips and stuff that I have, but I still treat every team with respect.
Absolutely, and you do a great job at it. I will say that. So you have a pretty interesting journey you've been on the last, 5-6 years.
4 years.
I don't know if you want to share any of that on how you got started into YouTube and how you got started,
YouTube was just because I was in the hospital. My son wanted to go on YouTube and they wouldn't let him because he was too young. And he asked me, hey, when you get home, can we go on YouTube? And I said, yeah, I'll do it. Thinking at that point, I was wondering if I would even come home. I didn't know if I was even going to make it home. So I just said, yeah, to make him happy. And then when I got home, he pushed me right to it. And at the time I regretted it when he did, because I was good at being an enhancer. That was what I titled myself. I helped others. I wasn't thinking of being a creator. And now when I look back at it, 4 years ago from, it's not even that 4 years ago. It's, we're in 23. So it's a little over 2 years ago from when I first started my channel. Now, when I look back at it, had he not pushed me to do that, I would have regretted it immensely because my life is in such better of a place right now as a direct result to interactions with this community.
Oh, absolutely. And I've heard you speak on that before. And even when you speak of that, you give other people in the community, you give them a sense of hope, that, hey, you know what, you got to go with the cards you dealt, and it's up to you on what you're going to make of it.
Well, the doctors talked to me the whole time about it being a journey, and I never thought about anything with a journey in my life until I got sick. And then when I did, and they talked about that, now I look at everything in my life as a journey. It's, different parts of the journey for the, the way you go about it, how you manage it. You got to accept everything. And it's going to be, it's something you got to work through.
Yep, exactly. And, it's so nice. And even, next week, what are you having? You're having something next week.
Well, we're having it's the second annual community get together that we're having.
And how many people are coming to see you?
Close to 50 or right over 50. Right over 50.
And from all over the country, right?
All over the country, yeah. West Coast to East Coast.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's Ron Caruso. Ron, we were just debating if you had pants on. And Regina Erie's here. Boy, it was great to meet her in Disney last time I was there. She's a sweetheart, Regina.
Very nice person, from what I hear.
Yes, she is. She is. Everybody that, and like you said, everybody that I've met from this community is just so welcoming, and it's awesome because I'll get text messages, hey Doug, how you doing? Is everything all right? Because when I did go to Florida, there was a couple nights, I wasn't in chats, I wasn't in, because I was either traveling or I was, in the parks, and people are like, "You okay? You haven't been in chats?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a little busy." But Chris, the Kurz family, him and JD, I got to meet them and hang out with their families, and
Nice.
then of course, Jeff and Angela and all them, got to hang out with them. He didn't give me a button though. He has 5 million buttons.
Yeah.
He never gives them up. But so, what are your plans for your channels, and what do you see in the future for what you're doing?
I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, exact same, not changing it. If it's not broke, you don't try to fix it. So you keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully our goal will be whatever God wants me to get to. Would I like to get to the point where we earn a plaque? Of course, but wherever God wants me to go is where I'll be. Will I keep streaming at this rate? I don't know. We'll see. Things may change. Things may change in life where I don't want to stream as much. I want to spend more time doing other things. I don't know that yet. I'm still a ways from figuring all that out.
Right.
But for right now, no changes.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen that with a couple people that they stream, and then I don't know if the word burnout is to be used, but I see them step back a little bit and lower what their content is.
Well, it wouldn't be burnout. It wouldn't be burnout for me. There's no burnout at all. It just may be a conscientious decision that I want to do other things. So we'll see.
Yeah. Good. So you're having a get together next week down in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And you are all going to an Orioles game, right?
Yeah, Orioles and Mets.
That's nice. And that'll be fun for the whole group, to do. And it's a shame we couldn't get it in the bird bath seats.
Well, we're sitting in club level seats, and we've got the tickets we have all come with full meal food, all you can eat food, all you can eat hot dogs and soda and popcorn and salad and chips and all kind of stuff from the opening of the gates till 7th inning. So pretty good deal.
Chris the Curtis family, he's always good for good questions. He wants to know who your number one channel is.
You don't want me to answer that right now. I could tell you they're in the chat.
They're in the chat. Oh,
they're in the
boy.
chat. That's all I'll say. Could it be you? I don't know. Who could it be?
Yeah, I got to meet Mama Debbie when I was in Florida. We actually stopped on our way to the Keys and had breakfast with her.
Nice.
She's a sweetheart.
I'm looking forward to meeting Debbie.
Yeah, she is a sweetheart. So
put her pants off and then put another pair back on. That's different.
Oh, for crying out loud, Molly. That's funny. So you started now. How did the whole series of recognition start?
It was it started out as a joke, actually. Excuse me. I was watching Steve one night. I was on scheduled as a guest on Mickey's Magic, Meg's channel. We were backstage just talking before the show as Steve was streaming from his house in Indiana, and he was doing a show all about his favorite Muppets. And I jokingly said to Meg, I should do a show where I make everybody a Muppet. And then when it built from that up to what it is to now, it just changed and transformed over time to going from a joke to being, to me, something that is one of the most special things I have, where we started saying, let's not, let's honor characters. Okay, if we're going to honor characters, let's honor people. All right, well, how do we do it? Well, we need to create a virtual Hall of Fame. Okay, well, where are we doing that? That type of thing. So it came to it built up to that progression, and now we're what, seven deep. I got them all there behind me on the board. We're 7 deep there. And we've got the next one coming in the fall. And you got some people who are Hall of Famers in here. Jennifer Caruso, Monorail Molly both went in on this last one. Julie Young went in on this last one. Matt Simba2's been in there. You yourself,
Yep.
So yeah. So it's cool. It's great that the honoring is there.
Yes. And it's very, and that's basically what it's honoring, and it's very humbling, that because it's voted on
By the
by
people, those
yeah, by
inducted members. It's like the Football Hall of Fame or the Baseball Hall of Fame, where you're voted in by the people that were already voted in before. So you're voted in by those who are already elite, and now you're elite, and you get to vote the next class in after you.
Yep, that's great, and it's so much fun too. To be Burnfield, everybody's trying to figure it out.
They'll never figure it out. Never figure it. Those individuals who have that channel, that would be number one for me right now, know who they are and know why they are. And I didn't say it was just one, because being number one is about a lot of things. It is about the support mentally and emotionally for the channel. It's about, watching the channel. It's about, taking the time to be in streams or share out streams and all the things that helps coming along with it. While the fiscal thing is great when people super chat or do that for you, that should be the the bonus that helps you run your channel. Unless you're out there to be where this is your job, like a Pagey Mr. Morrow or something like that. That's what he's doing for a living. That's what Tim Tracker's doing for a living. That's nothing wrong with that. I'm not doing this for a living. It's a hobby. And for a hobby, you need to have great supporters. I can tell you my executive team, that's part of my executive team, I couldn't do my channel without. I couldn't do it without my producers that help me with content and put content up on my channel. I couldn't do it. There's a group of people that do more on this behind the scenes for me than you would know. M. Mara, Peanut, Monorail Molly, Tina, Paul Engel, Angela Minter with everything that we're doing with this upcoming event. They step up and do, and that's just a few. There's others, obviously, but they step up and do so much to help the channel. It makes it crazy. People like Debbie Bernfeld and Jeff Condon and, others that are out there that have financially supported the channel. You can never say thank you enough to them, because this channel for me has to pay for itself. For my channel, it does. I'm disabled. I don't have a job to go out running to work a lot of overtime to make and pay the cost of doing this. And there is a cost. I figure I've spent in the first 2 years on this channel probably about $15,000 between equipment and, different things that you have to do it right, with TubeBuddy and all the different stuff like that, music that you got to pay for and all that. So, it does help that people care for you enough or like what you're doing enough that they want to tip your jar like you're the piano man, because that's what it is. That's all you are. You're being tipped like you're the piano guy and doing it. And you should always be grateful. You should always be humble. You should always take the time to thank those people, because nobody has to give you one damn penny of this thing. Nobody has to give you a thing, and the minute you start thinking that you're entitled is the minute you should shut it down and take off.
Yeah. And that's one thing that I always see. I may not always be in the chats, but I'm always watching. I got you on every stream. I have a setup here where I can watch like 5 or 6 things at once. Good. So I always get you on. I have other people on, and just because I'm not in the stream doesn't mean I'm not watching. And one thing about you is, you always give credit where it's due.
Well, it's right to do. If you look at all the videos on my channel, first off, Dad Builds, he did so much for this channel, helping me get through until I could figure stuff out, doing thumbnails and doing, transparent in images and stuff, and he still does stuff for me left and right. And, and then you got people like, Casey and all that send me videos. You had Disney Fornia doing it. You had Nick out in the UK. I have others that send me shorts that I couldn't do it without. So, it's important to say thank you to all those people, or the people that do commercials on my channel. It's my goal that the commercials help them grow, but they also help me, financially to cover the cost of doing this every month.
Right.
I can't go, and just yank out $500 out of an account and pay for, hours of streaming time and all that. So
yeah, and it's awesome because you've surrounded yourself with such good people.
I surrounded myself with incredible people.
Yeah, incredible people, and you can tell that any one of them, me included, would drop anything and be there for you, your family, or any of the other people, So
I appreciate that,
and that's that's awesome.
It means a lot. This community has done a lot for me in supporting our family and supporting us, and I found, to me, the greatest gift in my life right now in this community, and I can't think about anything else. It's just sheer happiness. I'm looking forward to next week. I'm counting down the hours to next week and seeing friends and hanging with friends and being able to tell people, here's the thing, life's too short. Your life is too short. You have to, first off, you have to choose to be happy every day when you get up. It's a choice. You can be miserable, be bitchy, be moany, be grumpy, or you can choose to be happy. I get up and find a way to choose to be happy. I find those motivational things, whatever they are, be they people, be they, points of reference, whatever, to make me happy. And then you have to realize that you have to live your life, and you can't just disregard it. You only get one of them. After this whole thing that I've been through, it's made me change a lot of perception on a lot of things and do things differently.
Yeah,
for sure.
I wake up every morning. First thing I do, I grab my phone, go into my Bible, and I read a verse in the Bible, and I pray. That's the first thing I do every morning. And that brings me such a calming and such a positive outlook on the day.
Yeah.
Because who can't be, you read the Bible and pray, why be miserable then?
Yeah, I just get up and look. I look for a reason.
Yep.
I find a reason, and I have reasons in my life that do it, that are my reasons, and use them to keep going.
So I mentioned to you earlier about Pop's Disney Adventure, and you haven't heard of. Well, I know he's heard of you, so you are more well known than you believe. There's a lot of people that know of you, know of your story, and he was even talking today. Me and him were talking about that Jennifer Caruso said it right. You're such an inspiration, and
Well,
whether
I have to believe that, Doug. I have to believe that God left me here for a reason. I should have been dead. I literally should have been dead. I should not be here. Okay. If you look at the medical things, and my doctors would tell you that I should not be here. And I have to look at the reason that God left me here for a reason. That's why I try to help others and try to do what I do. I try to make the most of this life that He's left me with. I want to be happy. I want to be, I want to reach hopefully a longer age than I was expected to be here, and I want to have a lot of great memories. And I just want to do things right. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, that sounds great. All right, well, let's move on to a different topic now. We got to meet you. Let's talk about Disney now.
Okay.
So, how many times a year, would you like to go down to Disney?
I used to go to Disney 10 times a year.
Okay.
Right now, I'm going 2 times a year. I used to go to Disney that much because my offices for my corporation were in West Palm Beach, and I would go to my company 4 to 6 times a year down there. So when I go down there, I'd fly in through Orlando and go out through Orlando, and I would get to Disney when I did. I don't have that luxury anymore. So I'll be down there in September. Hoping to be back down there early part of next year as well.
Okay.
So 2 times a year is about where I'm at.
What's your favorite park?
The next one I'm going to. They're all different. They're all different. They're all unique in their own entity and own way. So.
Yeah, you're right. They are.
So,
but I tell you, Animal Kingdom's not even on my list. So,
well, it is for me in a lot of ways. I mean, I Tusker House is one of my favorite restaurants for breakfast. I like some of the rides that are over there. I like the piece of the animals and everything. I generally do that park in a half day most of the time.
Right, and that's what we do.
And then I go down to downtown Disney.
Okay.
So, but I do enjoy it.
I enjoyed it in December much better than I enjoyed it the year before. And we got to do more. The only complaint I have with Animal Kingdom is it needs to stay open a little bit longer, at least so you can see Pandora in the dark.
The challenging part there is the animals are on a routine and they can't break that. That's the problem.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what about rides? What I know you said each park is different.
Each park has one that I have that is a must do for me. Thunder Mountain, Slinky Dog are my 2 in those 2 parks. The Safari in Animal Kingdom is my must do. I absolutely love that. I could do that time and time again. And then Epcot, obviously, I'd have to go. I'd still have to go Guardians. I like Ratatouille, but Guardians still has it right now. And Guardians and Soarin' are a close tie.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm the same for Magic is Big Thunder and Slinky Dog for Hollywood.
I will also say that I think that Haunted Mansion is growing on me big time.
Is it?
Haunted Mansion's growing on me big time. So we'll see see how that goes.
Now you excited for the movie coming out?
I'm excited to a point. I hope it's good. There's a lot of great actors in it. It's got to be better than the Eddie Murphy one.
Yeah, you had said that before.
And you got the Hatbox Ghost coming into the ride. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I did read that. So what? Epcot has 20 festivals a year. Is there any specific festival that you like to go to, or?
Well, I'm going to say it again. The next one, they each have different reasons for them being special. The Festival of the Arts is unbelievable with art. And I love art. The Food and Wine is incredible to eat at, and the Holiday Festival, my God, it's crazy. So they're all fantastic.
Yeah. We mainly go. I go to. Let's see. What was the last one? Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden.
And then Festival of the Holidays we get to. I would love to get there for the art festival because you said,
I've gotten to know at least 10 or 12 artists that I still talk to, monthly.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Is there any plans, Pop's Adventure wants to know, any plans for a trip to Disneyland?
Yes, I do want to. I haven't been there yet. We've been talking about it. I just got to figure out when.
Okay.
I do want to go there.
And guys, if you have questions, throw them up there for Pete. I'll get to them as best I can. So, trying to think, there was something I wanted to ask, but no. But Willie tired long day shopping. Julie Young's tired. She had a long day of shopping. And Mary Carol's there with her kitty cats. But so you help out all these channels, And you said that some of the people actually do shorts for you,
Mhm.
you know, and I'll see them pop up.
Everybody that does any content on my channel, I give them full credit.
Okay.
I don't try to take the credit. I don't believe in that. I believe you honor that person, respect that person, and I welcome people to send me stuff because it gives me a chance to grow my channel and gives them a chance to be found a little bit more as well.
Okay.
It does work.
Chris,
It does work.
right. Right. Oh, absolutely. Chris wants to know what is your favorite Disney restaurant?
Well, it all depends on where it is. If you're talking Magic Kingdom, it's Liberty Tree, without a doubt. Love the Thanksgiving dinner. If you're over in Hollywood, I love Mama Rosa's. I love the Italian, big on that. Over at Epcot restaurant, it's a tie between Tapanado and and the pizza place in Epcot. Those are both really good. Via Napoli. And then where's the other? Animal Kingdom. Oh, Yak and Yeti, no doubt. So I kind of have a favorite place everywhere I go, that I like to do. But I'm gonna these upcoming trips, I'm gonna try some new stuff that I haven't tried before. So I'm looking, might come up with some new ones. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you eaten at Trattoria al Forno before?
Yes, very good.
Very good. I love their pizza there.
Yes, very good.
I actually like it better than Via Napoli. But sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Dean's here. Dean the Turkey Legster's here. I think I missed somebody. Maybe not. But so, are you a fan of the character meals, character dining?
Yeah, big fan. One of my favorite breakfasts is over there at Tusker, and that's a character breakfast. I absolutely love the character ones.
Okay. Now, what do they have? Now, what do they have there that it's just like a buffet breakfast and?
Yes.
Okay.
Full buffet breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, we did. Let's see, what did we do for breakfast? We didn't do a character breakfast this time, but I know I've been to Ohana and I've been to Cape May character breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Cape May was okay. The food was okay. The character interaction was good. But the breakfast was just okay. There was nothing special.
Now I'm more about the food. The characters are an accompaniment.
Okay.
More about the food.
Now, they throw like a different spin on their breakfast at Tusker House?
No, it's just a really good buffet. Really quality all the way through. I've always enjoyed the food. Good quality breakfast, and characters are dressed in safari attire. Get pictures with them all. It works out good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Trying to think. Might hurt Doug's feelings, but 2-5. I don't know what that means, Chris.
Maybe top 5 characters, maybe? I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
Top 5 if I had to. Sully, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Who would be number 2? Number two. If I had to pick one more out of there, Fix It Felix would be a great one. And number 1, bar none, Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, you're a Roger Rabbit fan.
Yep.
So I wasn't at Disney for a lot of years, from when the 90s, and one thing I noticed, they took the Roger Rabbit. Wasn't there a Roger Rabbit attraction at Hollywood Studios?
Well, there was a car and some other stuff there that they had.
Okay. And they took the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids out to build Galaxy's Edge. So, which that was a real big, difference. When I went back the first time and saw Galaxy's Edge, I was like, man, what a different layout it was.
Yep.
So, they still have a Roger Rabbit or something up on the one window above was it 50s prime time?
Mm-hmm.
They still have something up on there. But so what is I'm trying to think. Favorite resort?
Don't really have one. Don't really have
You
one.
really
I go wherever the pricing's best.
Okay.
It's just a place to lay your head and shower.
I agree. That's about it. You know, we stayed at Old Key West when I was there the last week I was down there. And I mean, it was nice and everything, but it was a room with a bed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there wasn't much, you know, you could have paid the same amount at one of the all-star resorts and got the same thing.
Yeah.
One thing Pete would add to Disney.
Add to Disney a Villains Park.
A Villains Park. Isn't that in their plans?
Not until I see it. It isn't.
Yeah, not until you see it. They can talk about it all they want.
Till
Yeah,
then,
I think
it's blue sky until I actually see it.
Okay. I have a comment on this one afterwards. Do you have a favorite attraction that you would want to break down to get an impromptu VIP tour while you're riding?
No, not really. Being fully disabled, having to walk all those steps and everything, I really wouldn't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
That would be a pain for me. And it's not. I'd rather see it the way it is than going out. Just me personally.
Right.
There's enough YouTube people out there that have done stuff that you could figure it out.
Yeah. I know I was streaming the one time, and I think it was Mickey and Minnie's broke down.
Yeah, I've had to walk off of that before.
Yeah, I was videoing, and I actually stopped videoing. Just out of respect for them, that because they were taking us in a backstage area, but is there any attraction that you miss that Disney has taken out?
I miss the Sorcerer's Hat.
The Sorcerer's Hat at Hollywood?
Yeah, they should have put it in Disney Springs.
Oh.
They should have put it down there. They could have found some place down there where they got land. They could have put it up.
Okay.
That would have been really cool.
One ride you would bring back, Chris wants to know.
Not really any ride that's gone that I would bring back for me. I think everything's changed for a reason. Time modifies what you do. You update and change. Not for me at this point.
Okay.
Not for me at this point.
Let's see, did I miss one? Add to Disney. Bring back. I don't know. What are your thoughts on how Disney's doing and the way that they're going? They're saying the parks are empty, but even Josh from Resort TV One was there last night, and I mean, he said it was completely packed.
They look busy to me.
Yeah, so I mean, whoever's putting that news out there, they're obviously not in the parks.
Not me putting it out there.
Yeah. So you do interviews also.
Yeah, I do interviews.
And those are usually Wednesdays.
Usually Sundays and Wednesdays I do stuff. I have a new show that's on my channel now where the ladies are doing the interviews, which is first show was incredibly good, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that more than I am excited about any of my shows right now. So it's really focused on that, but it's all interviews. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I saw that the girls started that channel or started that. Now are they going to continue to be on your channel, or do you think eventually they'll split and start their own?
Whatever they want to do, I'll support them.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And you're always on Chris Dad Builds.
Yep, Dad Builds is a great channel.
Yeah, you and Chris on your stream Friday nights for the the merchandise and news. I tell you, you two are just a complete dynamic duo.
Thank you.
You know, you feed off of each other. You can read each other real well. I would say yins are like Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon.
Well, and I think we each take turns being Johnny Carson because there's times where he's a lead and times where I'm a lead, but I wouldn't want to do that Friday night show with anybody else but him.
Yeah, I mean, yins do a great job, and his technical ability is just phenomenal. I'm sure I didn't miss
Mary
anything.
Carol's got her cats. They are delicious on a sandwich with toast.
Yeah, she always got her 3 cats.
Gotta love Mary. She supports everybody. She's always got her cats with her.
She does. She does. She's in everybody's stream. She does a
Yep.
good job.
She's a great person in our community. It's awesome. She's here.
Yep. So you do Friday nights. You do your merchandise and your and you also talk about all the channels that are in there. What is it? The race to 100K or
We have 2 different ones. We have an under 1,000 where we recognize creators that are smaller. Chris and I do to try to help them grow to ethically get up to 1,000. And then we have the race to 100K, which I run, which is me tracking channels from 3,500 to 100K to try to help them get there.
yeah, and that's great. Because I don't know of anybody out there. I mean, there are some other channels, but the way you spotlight channels, when I started, I just started this just for fun.
Right. I am not Paul Schaefer either. Just saying. Hold on. Sorry, Doug. I am not Paul Schaefer. Go ahead, Doug.
Who said you're Paul Schaefer? Oh, yeah, Chris. Nice. No, technically, wouldn't he be Paul Schaefer?
No, I think on my show we both take a lead at some points, and that's why the show is good because neither one of us is more. I don't care. It's my channel. Neither one of us is more important on that show. We both do our thing to make it good, and it's good because we can do our thing. We can work off of each other. We can think outside the box, and both of us are concerned with making it as fun as we can for the company.
And it is fun. It is fun. It is a good time. Check that out Friday nights, folks. Usually, 10 o'clock Friday nights.
Yeah.
Pete and Chris do that. And there's Mike Cabral from Canada.
He won't be. Chris won't be. I don't think Chris will be there this week. So I think I'll just put up his old logo in his spot. Just let the logo hold his spot is what I think I might do since I'm Paul Schaefer. That might be the best way to do that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Who are you going to have on there with you, though?
I'll figure it out. I may just do a hangout. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. All I want is Chris to get healthy, get better, and get back with all of us. That's all we want. We'll figure out something.
Yeah, I hope Chris feels better soon. And that's everybody's been covering his nightly hangouts, his streams, and that just shows you right there, how the community is. I know Tina did one, Joy did one, you did one. Everybody's
going tonight.
You're going tonight.
I'm going tonight and tomorrow night.
So make sure if anybody can throw that link in for tonight and tomorrow night.
We're ordering pizza tonight.
You're ordering pizza. Where are you ordering pizza from?
Well, I got to order pizza for next Saturday, so we're going to figure out what pies we're getting, what's type, what we're going to do. So it's a gourmet pizza house, and the people. I know the ladies that are coming in are going to help me at least. So we got to order like 15 or 20 pizzas.
Now, because it's Baltimore, do they have pizza with crab meat on it?
You can get that. I probably won't get it because there's a lot of people. One, it's very expensive. And 2, there's a lot of people that don't like crab meat, so I don't want to waste it. But yeah, you can get it. It's tough to waste crab meat, putting it, on just a pie like that. I mean, if you're gonna, I know, call Sal, of course. if you're gonna use crab meat and marinara in a red sauce or a white sauce, I'd rather have it with pasta and really appreciate it.
Okay. I was just curious, if that's
Yeah,
something.
you can get it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we can't get that here. But,
It's Maryland. You can get crab meat on anything. I had crab
Okay.
meat on a hamburger the other day.
Did you really?
Oh
That's
yeah, it was
nice.
great. It was great.
Oh.
Melted into a brie cheese. It was good.
Yeah. Well, good. So, what other things you got planned for your festivities?
For the meet and greet,
Yeah.
there's a 4-hour cocktail hour for everybody to hang out. We got a ton of door prizes we're gonna give away that night. We've got
Now, did I see you're going to stream that?
we're gonna stream that for 2 hours. Yeah.
Good.
Yep. We're gonna stream that for 2 hours, and we've got a a Sunday morning brunch, and that's just gonna be. I can't wait. I'm giddy with next week. Just what it's gonna mean to me. So I'm excited about it.
Well, that's nice. Yeah. So, is Preston done with all of his travel league for the summer?
No, he's starting up fall now.
Oh, they're starting fall already.
Yeah, summer's done, but he's starting up the fall.
Okay. So you have a cocktail hour. You got
4 hour. It's a 4-hour cocktail party,
4-hour cocktail
and we'll
party.
be streaming all day from my house. Baker's going to be doing a stream in the morning, and he's going to be baking all kind of stuff, and people will be over here hanging out. That I've invited to come over, and then we'll have the gourmet pizza party, and then we got the Oriole game. There's people going down to the casino. There's people going to other spots in Baltimore to check out some stuff in some of their downtime. And then there'll be a stream here from my house on Sunday night with the ladies are going to be broadcasting the Triple C show, which will be really good. They're going to be doing
Live
that
and in person.
I'm sorry,
Live and in person.
live and in person, right here on the right here from my house, from
Oh,
my
wow.
dining room. So,
Boy.
I
And
guess
you said you got Baker gonna do a stream?
Baker's going to do a stream. I think he's streaming. He's streaming the ice cream parlor visit. We're going to an ice cream or a milkshake bar. He's streaming that, and then he's also streaming his morning bake that he's doing.
Oh, okay.
So there'll be a couple streams, and I'm sure somebody will go live with something from the ball game or something.
Yeah. I'll tell you that stream you did from the ball game last week
Yeah,
was awesome.
it was a lot of fun.
Oh,
I just got excited because the Orioles just tied up the game here.
okay.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Yeah, it was awesome, and the way you handled that stream was great. You show the field sometimes, and then you take it off just so there was enough time in between, and then Preston and Casey was there.
Yep, they were down there in row 2. That they had closed seats.
Yeah, but that was such a great stream. I totally love that stream. But all right, well, it was great talking. Is there any streams you want to throw out there?
The bigger thing is go over to Joy S. Escapades of PJJ. Joy S. They're going live at 8:00, top of the hour. So they'll be really good. Tonight's a Wednesday night, so you got this and that at 9:00, and then I'll be doing my stream 10:00 right after those guys finish. They'll finish 10:15, 10:30. I'll still go around 10 and just be sitting over there talking to myself until everybody decides to come over, which I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. I can play some music or do whatever, But yeah, those are the main things. Go over and see Joy. Joy's really working hard to get her channel up to the next number that she's going to get to, and I want to see her get there, which is over 1,000 for her, and also T. Marie's Place trying to get to 1,000 as well. Both friends of our community trying to get to a new number. That's important.
Okay, how about any of your partner channels?
You know what? With all my partner channels, you can just come to my channel. You can go to my main page and click on the partner channels and check all of them.
And if you see running down the ticker down the bottom is all Pete's information. I think everybody in this stream pretty much knows. I want to say hello to my mother. I know Mom's watching. She doesn't usually chat though.
Always good to do that.
Yep.
I tell you what, I'll do something tonight. Everybody that goes over to Joy's channel and goes in the chat and watches their show for a little bit and puts this message in. Pete, I want a Funko. Pete, I want a Funko. On Friday or tonight on my 10 o'clock show, I will give away a Funko to one of the people in there. I'll put all the names into a drawing and I'll give one away. So go over to Joy S's channel. It's episode 2 of Short and Sassy. If somebody could drop that link in, Doug, or you can. And everybody goes over there. I'll give somebody a chance to win a Funko tonight. I got a couple good ones. I got a couple 50th anniversary ones. But you got to go over to Joy's channel and say, Pete, I want a Funko.
There you go. You heard it here first. So if anybody can.
And I'll announce it tonight on my 10 o'clock show, probably around like 11 o'clock, around the first hour mark. I'll announce the winner.
Trying to find that link for you. This doesn't look like
it's under Escapades of PJJ. That's where you're going to find her.
Yeah.
ESCAPADES. Escapades of PJJ. She changed her name to Joy S, but it's still in there under Escapades.
Yeah.
They're going top of the hour, 10 minutes.
Yep, 8 o'clock they come on, and then oh, there she is. Oh, share coffee link.
Amy, hello. There's not many Steeler fans that I like, and I got 2 of them on here with Doug and Amy. Not many.
Well, I'll tell you, the feeling is mutual. There's not many Ravens fans I like, but you're one.
I even wore purple for you tonight.
I'm not even sure if I like Walt.
No, Walt doesn't even like himself, so that's all right.
Oh, okay. So there's the link to Joy's stream tonight. Make sure everybody comes over. Oh, there's Amy. Amy got it too. So thank you, Amy. Amy lives close to me, and we've got to meet and hang out. And
yep, Amy's coming down here in next week. I can't wait. She was here last year. I love Amy. She's a great creator that more people need to follow her. She's just an amazing person. She's just good people.
She was just up at the amusement park above Hershey, and it was a really cute little park. You know, I forget the name of it.
When Ron gets here, he's going to wear a Ravens jersey. He doesn't know it yet.
I don't know if that'll happen.
Oh yeah, he's already said I'm all in. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Okay, well, if you get that, make sure you get a picture.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that to Ron. I'm not letting it out. No, I can't do that. I can't do that to my man Ron.
I do know. You know, I do know Jennifer has a surprise for you.
Good. I love the Carusos. They're amazing people.
Yes, they are. They are fantastic. Knobles. That was the little park that Amy just went to this past weekend, and it's a little amusement park, and it was really cool looking.
She did a great job.
Yeah, Belinda actually said she wants us to go up there and see that. But so check out Joy 8 o'clock and put what in the chat.
Pete, I want a Funko, and you have a chance to win.
I want a Funko, and you'll be entered, and then you'll have to watch his 10 o'clock.
I'll announce the winner at 11 o'clock. I'll put all the names into one of the little spin things, and
there you go. Well, Pete, thank you very much for being here, buddy. It was good to talk to you. Sorry I can't make it down for the meet and greet this year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, hopefully next year. And I keep telling, I think I did tell Amy to bring you down a Permani sandwich.
Look, I've had Permanis many times because I covered with the military. I had responsibilities at Oakdale, and I ate at Permani's a lot. I love Permani's.
Yep, it's a good sandwich.
Oh,
so it's Dragon. So there's Dave again. But thank you for being here, buddy, and I hope you have a great meeting next week. And I'll see you in the streams and in the chats.
Thanks for all you do. Appreciate you.
All right, buddy. Take care. All right, so that was Mr. McDevitt. He's a busy man. So go over and check out Joy S at 8 o'clock. At 9:10, Jennifer Caruso will be going live from Magic Kingdom. She'll be doing Happily Ever After. And then somebody new that I've been following and been, watching is a gentleman called Pop's Disney Adventures. He does Disneyland and California Adventure. He streams a couple times a week. So if you can, give him out a check. I just put his link in there. Check him out. He goes live tomorrow morning at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, I believe, tomorrow. So check him out. I saw Amy in there today. He does a good job. He goes around, he rides. So Donald is number 3, Doug. Sorry. I know. For Pete, he's number 3. For me, number 1. But, so check out Pop's Disney Adventure. He does a great job. He rides a bunch of rides. You get to see a lot of the parks when he's there. Him and his wife do it. And, I really enjoy watching him. So check him out tomorrow morning. Jennifer Caruso tonight. Tomorrow night will be Dis Our Dream. They'll be live tomorrow evening. And then Pete's going live tonight at 10, tomorrow night at 10, to cover in for Chris. Friday is usually Resort TV 1 in the evenings, and then Monarch Moments. Garrett, Michelle, they'll do Fun Food Friday, so check out them. And then Saturday, everybody goes live. So I want to thank you guys for being here. Go out and do something nice for somebody. It makes a difference in their life. So take care, and we'll see you later.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream